Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, friends. Bitcoin at 67,000 American dollars. If you've been watching my channel, you know exactly what's been happening recently. I mean, I literally yesterday just made a video for you. So recently, slow month ahead and then capitulation. So forget the calls, friends, because you know, man, I'm skeptical. As soon as we saw like racist coins, I was like, look, I think we're ultimately going to go higher. It's just that, racist coins, really, friends? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of things to think about. Look, it's about the process, all right? Because whether someone gets something up or down doesn't really matter. It's pretty much a coin flip. But what was my process? Well, I noticed that YouTube followers and stuff and these numbers, these metrics, I just glance at it from time to time. I'm like, oh, they've tapered off hard. So either my material's completely changed where it hasn't, or something's happening. It's pretty much we've exhausted, that's what, obviously, conclusion. We've exhausted a lot of the buyers that have come in for the past 7 green monthly candles in a row, which we're absolutely not surprised at all. You remember, friends, Bitcoin has had like now 7 green monthly candles in a row, but now it's printing, obviously, the red one. This is the Bitcoin monthly chart right here. I've got to remind you as well, okay, let's go back so you can actually see what's going on, friends. This is super important. Last year, Bitcoin dropping 20% wiped out altcoins. This wiped everything out, wiped out the season. Goodbye Pepe season. It ended here. And then we had the Roca Negra ETF filing, pretty much when they filed for it. And then this is back 20% again. This is another 20%, okay? You don't believe me? Look at this, bang, 20% again. So each time there's a 20%, it completely reset the narrative. And then we moved on to something else. Now, here's the thing. We have not had one. Look what happened after the ETF, friends. We did not have anything. We had this little 20% here and then bang. We have this Solana massive season. You see that? So if we dropped 20% from here, it would be around 58K. I mean, like 58K Bitcoin, that's a joke, right? However, that's not the most important part. The most important part about that is that 20% reset, unfortunately, will mean a lot of the top buyers in Solana and Coinbase, all these other coins, are going to get wrecked. I don't have to tell you. The next season is not going to be encompassing all your theories and stuff. See, people still think, okay, they think they're the first person to join Joe Biden coins and political coins. Friends, I hate to tell you, but you're the sucker exit liquidity. You know what I mean? You're playing for the end of the year now. Once these things move out, you'll see what I mean. Now, this is Kaspa, for example, friends. If you notice, Kaspa hasn't moved anyway since November last year. So basically, 5 months of doing nothing. Just to show you, you've already done, man. Shout out to the baby doll out here. One of you in the comment section, shout out to you, sir. He put in, I think, $40 into Kaspa. He turned it into $17,000, and he told us about this last year. So congratulations to you, sir. So this coin has literally done a 1,000x rally. People are distributing on you, man. That's why it's slowing down. You see it now, friends, where you put in a weekly chart. Can you see it? Look at this. It goes, you're early. Look at this. The early part, look, you're slowing down. And now, look, you're starting to slow down. Everybody's playing for this final move. You got to wonder, what's everyone actually doing? So not here to single out Kaspa. This should show you that the narrative will change. Of course it will change, friends. And look, I made it all the way to Crypto Banter Show. Who remembers this? I've already made my video here to tell you, friends. Backs and drink soy. I made a post telling you an alert. Crypto Banter is going to launch a meme coin called Gummy. Okay, and I just wrote Gummy just so I can alert everyone. Now, if you honestly thought that was bullish, bro, where the hell have you been? That is the most bearish thing. There you go, friends. So I've made my video just before this as one to tell you, yes, I am proud. I am happy. I'm actually happy that because I made it to the show, not to tell someone, you are going to have life-changing gains at the end of everybody else. No, to be contrarian, okay? Did anybody want to put me on their show during 2022? Probably not, you know. Obviously, shout out to the hexagons and stuff. I know you guys are all doing that, but I mean, like, mainstream stuff. No, they're like, who's this guy? Well, it's not just me, friends. It's everybody else. Like, no. The markets are going down. Everything's bad. We can't put you on now. It's after the life-changing gains, friends. It's after everything comes out that everyone says. Now, shout out to Ranny Boo. Ran is a friend of the channel, okay? Just confirm friend of the channel. I'm just helping everyone be aware of where they are in the consumer sentiment cycle themselves. Because remember, Ran has a $1 billion company. He values Crypto Banter at $1 billion. He said he's received offers of $500 million. That's what he said about Crypto Banter Show. So congratulations to Ran. So if he's making a decision, it is an executive decision, and he's thinking about all the decision trees about whether or not it's a good idea or not. So friends, if you have $1 billion, you're going to make you're going to take a long time planning about your decision to make, okay? So when you see somebody who has $1 billion company sees every single person in the industry loving meme coins, wanting meme coins, and he has the confidence and euphoria himself to want to launch a meme coin. Just uttering those words, friends. Just uttering those words is enough. When that happens, it means all the people, most of the people in this season outside of the club who want to buy in, they are now in. Okay, which basically means you need tops because they only go up with more people come in, right? And that's pretty much what it comes down to. Remember Tim Apple, friends, the Tim Apple interview back in November 2021, the literal top, the absolute pico top of Bitcoin back in 2021 was Tim Apple, who went on to the interview and they basically asked him, what do you think about Bitcoin and Ethereum? Okay, Tim Apple did not need to say that Apple's going to put Bitcoin and Ethereum on the treasury. He just said they're good for diversification. Okay, and that was it. That's all the universe needed to hear. It made them capitulate. It finally made them capitulate as well to do that. Also, friends, just to show you another capitulation, okay, remember when Richard Hart tweeted about the Ethereum ETF. Remember, I'm showing you the picture right now just to show you, like, when Richard, okay, he basically, remember, you guys were here, okay, up here at 3,800, around 3,800. It showed you his longest essays ever. It was a form of capitulation. He was basically, he didn't buy the bottom with the SAC funds. He buys it at 3,800 and then writes about the ETF. He utters the words $240,000 Bitcoin. He utters those words, which basically implies a $24,000 ETH, or at least a $12,000 ETH. So just saying those words, and I go, guys, like, I know if this was anybody else, man, you'd have warning signs. I don't care who it is. I know he's very, very smart. I know, but it's warning signs, man. It's like, look, the market went so far, like it went so far. So you weren't bullish at $800 of Ethereum. You weren't even bullish at 1,000. It finally goes all the way, and I just want to show you. It finally pumps. Look at this, monthly candles. The whole way, it finally goes bang, 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 bang. And then finally, now you get to bullish up here after you flip green on the monthly super trend. So it's just, you put all these things together, friends. You don't have to, you don't have to use these as like, oh, time to get out of everything all the time. It's just showing you these things happens at tops and bottoms. Doesn't mean they're the ultimate top, but you just, helping you read the market better. And just to remind you, friends, I sell you no indicators, no courses. There's nothing here to grift you, nothing at all. So new people coming in, remember, friends, whenever someone new comes in, I can tell by how they type. They always go, well, no, you care about more being right. No, friends, we don't care about being right. It's about making money. You can still be wrong and make money. You know that, right? You buy competitors, you buy hedges, you hold lottery tickets, you invest early into stuff you don't really necessarily believe in, but you know it's a good price. You also just buy cheap stuff. You only buy capitulation blood stuff, even though you don't really like everything there, but you're like, you know what? I know cheap is cheap. That's how you can actually win, friends. You don't care about being right. Also, you hold stuff that doesn't have a seasonal narrative yet because, you're constantly wrong. Everyone says you're wrong. Just admit you're wrong. Everyone just wants you to get out pretty much because, friends, when people who tell you they want you to get out, they are in the longs. They're long all these other meme coins and Coinbase and Solana coins at the tops, but they don't know they're at the tops. They've bought somebody else's 50x return. Now they think they're going to get like another 50x or a 30x or something. They think they're going to get that. They're not. Because they're not. But you end up finding out 12 months later from now. Just like, friends, what happened with Kaspa. Remember, everyone in Kaspa said, we are the bull run. Remember that, friends? They literally said, we are the bull run. Guess what? You were the bull run. Look what the market does to you. Okay, let's put on a daily chart. Okay, look what it does to you over this period of time. While Solana season happens, pretty much you've gone nowhere for, 5 months since November last year. Even though there's other coins that pretty much popped up. See, it takes turns. Now it's really up to how much you believe in that or not. So also, friends, very devastating, right? Not really, but ETH BTC is down to 0.048. So this is pretty much it. Remember, we are just hoping and coping once again that after the Bitcoin halving, you have some sort of conclusion to that, so ETH BTC to go up. I've got to remind you as well, there's a big Ethereum upgrade coming, 3074. It's going to have account abstraction in it, super important. So basically, you don't need Ethereum to pay gas now. You can interact with the contract and pay gas with like USDT Tether or another contract. So account abstraction makes your wallet into a smart contract. So that enables a lot of like cool new features and stuff. Also, when you do a trade, you don't have to do the annoying approval sign transactions anymore. It can get rid of that. It can do the approval and everything else all in one go. There's a problem though. If you make the wrong move and it happens too fast, you lose everything. At the click of a button, you literally lose everything. So please, I'm begging you, use a hardware wallet. Unfortunately, recently we saw Nerd Girl from the PulseChain community not use a hardware wallet. She downloaded a game where somebody said, hey, we're going to basically pay you money to review this game. You don't even have to say anything nice. She pretty much downloads it. They put a Trojan on a computer, and then they steal her MetaMask seed phrase. It was a hot wallet. So that's why, friends, I'm please begging you, okay? All your MetaMask seed phrase, they're stored on your PC in the same directory. All the scammers and hackers, they know, the thieves, the scum, they know where to look on your computer, the same directory. But if you have a hardware wallet, your seed phrase is on the hardware wallet. Okay, every time it interacts, it must go and basically talk to it. If you just have a hot wallet on your PC, anything bad and dangerous you have, they can just steal it and rug it. Okay, so it's very, very important that you pay attention to this, especially with these Ethereum upgrades coming out later on. But also, friends, there's no coincidence, right? This Ethereum upgrade coming, it's no coincidence it's happening now, right? Remember, it's Bitcoin halving year, number one. Number two, Solana starts to, it's clipping at the heels of Ethereum. It's up, Solana is only like, a 5 or 6x away to flip Ethereum. So they're pretty much like, hey, we're going to get going with this stuff. So as you can see, friends, it's a political process everywhere and everyone wants to protect their bags. I also got to remind you, friends, as well, the crypto market experiencing this little tumble. So yeah, we do have, this Ethereum monthly red candle. It is what it is. But this is pretty much a chart here. Like, we got nothing really to complain about. I mean, if Bitcoin does tumble back down 29%, it's around here, man. It's around here. And look, yeah, it's going to have an altcoin reset. Probably this is because of what happened last year, twice. Every time it has that reset. But these ones get more short-lived, and everybody's obviously begging their coins to be the ones that recover. If you have a look at Chainlink, friends, remember Chainlink is, yes, it's got a cycle number 2 narrative. It's not the most advantaged coin now because oracles are from last cycle, but it does encompass real-world assets and other stuff as well. That's why it's been leading the pack a bit, but it is still very, very weak. And you can tell actually this is actually a nice reset for Chainlink. Friends, look at this. This is on a monthly chart, by the way. So Chainlink flips green on the monthly SuperTrend, and now it's pulling in. So I wonder if by next month, this thing has tapped near here. So this is pretty much where you'd get in on a monthly, friends. This is literally the launch pad. The launch pad, if it happens again. But I will show you, right, the PulseChain one, it went there and it just kept dipping. So that's the unfortunate part about that. Of course, if you want to see the real prices of anything, you have to look at the link, the ETH ratio, just like everything else, the ETH ratio. And this is obviously horrendous because, it is. Yeah, people say the team's dumping and stuff. It's the same inflation, man. It's the same as everything else. It's just that it's a cycle 2 narrative. Cycle 2 narratives are all butchered, friends. They don't move until, I guess, the very, very end. That's what we're all waiting for. Everybody has their reasons and their excuse, like, oh, it's the bad team. It's Richard Hart and stuff. No, friends. We're cycle 2. Okay, we're not cycle 1. We weren't the AI or the new meme and stuff here and there. Now, people want to buy them on their dips. I just say be careful, because if you were buying stuff in last year's crashes, okay, you are still wrecked. Your GambleFi is wrecked. Your Lido DAO is still wrecked. A lot of these things, your Arbitrum is still wrecked. A lot of the things that were the hot season, if you bought them on the dips, by like Telegram trading bots, also still wrecked. Many, many narratives appeared, friends, that we were here for. If you buy them on the dip, you have still no upside. Pretty much, you're still getting wrecked. And it's been like 8-9 months. Let's just show you, man. It's not your cycle. It's just your term. So you never forget that. Now, I'm going to make another video on this. This is the PulseChain ecosystem, friends. PulseChain needs, desperately, to go up another, look how slow it is, to flip green on the weekly again, 5%. Just another 4.65%, okay? This is a red weekly super trend. Now, I saw someone in the comment section saying, well, it's just a lot of fancy indicator. No, friends. The super trend is 3 times by default setting the ATR. You know what ATR is? The average range. So if you finish a week, this is weekly. If you finish a week in one direction 3 times larger than the average move, that distance, it's very significant. It is very significant. It is, and weekly it starts. The daily can be poked out and reversed here and there, but when you start to go to the weekly on crypto, yeah, man, that's some serious business, okay? Look what happened, right? When Richard started buying, as he announced his fight with the corrupt SEC, look, we flipped green up here. And then look how long it took to flip red. You see that, friends? It took 84 days. But look, this is very, very sad. If we actually finish down here, 84 days from here would be July, where we might flip. But here's the good news, right? The flip part would be at 1.7x the day one sack. Do you understand that? So, maybe no, that might happen. That's still very, very possible to happen. This is unfortunate. This is a very, very unfortunate. I'm just telling you, man. I don't care. Like the guy who dumped this, as I was showing in my video, his name is Dick Cherry. He sold 48 billion Pulse in one go, this is pretty much a big vomit. This is a huge vomit for everyone else. Just see, he was just one guy, bang, 23%, 48 billion, done. Also, to let you know, he was the number 3 biggest holder in Hex. He has extracted and dumped on the Hex community whilst being silent and promoting nothing the whole time. I don't know how you guys know how much he's basically molested and raped you. Literally, I'm not even joking. He's taken out $16 million from the liquidity pool. He is literally, friends, you know who's the top? Richard Hart. Obviously, Richard Hart made the money with the ETH. Who's the next extractor from the ecosystem? Obviously, extractor. So Richard Hart, obviously, he took, but he gave the most, okay? But you look for net. Richard Hart took the most. Next is Rectum Rochelle, okay? Rectum is still benevolent, I guess, to some degree here and there, okay? And then this guy, Dick Cherry's like right under him. And this guy, he's dumped for 16 million. There's another guy under him who's dumped for 14 million. I don't know who that is. Probably he knows who it is. Be funny if he's watching my channel right now, friends. Just because, look, just to tell you something, just because someone's got money, okay, don't break your morals and your principles, and don't accept bribes, okay? Don't break your character for these people, because money can be evil. Once you sell your soul to the devil like that, I'm telling you now, karma comes for you. I'm just telling you. Okay, now, here's the thing. Dick Cherry, it's good. He's out of the ecosystem now. He's actually fully out. All right. But yeah, it is devastating, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, just everybody, it's just like absolute abomination, friends. It's funny. Where's the bottom signals, man? Because like, I've been saying this for so many times. Depression, bottom. The truth is, I already told you, man, like Richard Hart's ecosystem is not undervalued. It's not undervalued, okay? Clearly the price action, but it's not undervalued. The whole thing, I mean, now has actually got crushed. It's a good idea. It was 4 to 5 billion valuation. It was about rank 20 in all of crypto, okay? Rank 20. Now, if you add them up, okay, friends, if you go down here and you exclude the OA, you have a billion here, you have 600 million here, so you have like 2 billion between these two, and then you have Hex. Yeah, so it's about 2.8, 3 billion. Now we've gone down to 3 billion valuation for everything. Now we actually dropped rank, but you know, maybe we should be 4 to 5, but we shouldn't be 50. Like, we could be 50. I'm just saying, like, you got 12,000 daily active users, man. You can't have a 50 billion valuation when you got 12,000. You need 5 times the amount of people in. So instead of 200,000 holders, we need like 800,000 to 1 million holders, pretty much. Probably less than that because everything's shared. But actually, no, it could be around that, you know. So just showing you about the daily active users, not the daily wallets, friends. The daily wallet creation is just full cope, and everyone does that just as like a full cope metric. Okay, so the 30-day return is absolutely abomination. Even the 90-day return is garbage, pretty much, except just for ink. This is trash, by the way, for 3 months. That's why the only thing that's left is to do the all-time low to do that. Also, PHEX all-time low, like just it's really weak. But friends, I would like to remind you again, okay, because I don't bother a lot of the time, just tell you. I don't spend time talking about winners. I spend time talking about the stuff that's still cheap. You, as retailers, not you, friends, you're my baby dolls, okay? Most people will think they're losers. No, they're cheap, okay? Yes, they can stay cheap for a long time because you can keep accumulating. It's sweet, right? The higher the base, the higher into space. When things start to go up, friends, I don't brag about it. For example, for HOA, Tangang, right? When it did a 10x flush up, I wasn't even making videos about it. I just made a post. Okay, congratulations to everybody. Yay. That's it. I'll just mention it time. That's it. Okay, I don't focus on it because, hey, we want to pop the 10x. But then it came down minus 70%. I made dedicated videos telling you, hey, man, I'm telling my friends and family to get in. It's 70% discount. Tangang, HOA, super strong. There's many other examples, okay? So when people have something to sell to you and me, indicators, VIPs, subscriptions, when they have something to sell, most of the time what they'll do is they'll focus just on their winners because they want to give you FOMO. That's selling, man. It's marketing, it's branding. It's you got to sign up to this. You're missing out. You're missing out. You're missing out. You're selling this, blah, 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 right? So, you know, if I ever did a subscription service or anything like that to filter out soy boys and stuff, if I ever did that, I'll probably barely talk about it. Just say, hey, I want to sign up here and there, whatever. That's pretty much how I do it because, man, all these people are trying to sell you the FOMO, trying to get you, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out. So that's really important to think about. I'm not doing that, right? Because here's the thing. They don't speak about the cheap stuff, friends. Because you can't, because they're trying to sell you something. You understand? They want you to look at the green candles of something that they said would go up and did go up. And then they want you, even though they got like 50 other thousand things wrong, okay, they want you to look at that and then basically put money from your wallet into their wallet. That's what they want. Friends, like I told you, when Messi scores a goal, He's not celebrating for 3 hours, you know, going to the bathroom, coming back, partying with 6 girls. He's not doing that, man. He's like, okay, next goal. Okay? When, you know, Mike Tyson in his prime, he knocked out one guy. He wasn't even celebrating. He's like, okay, who's next? Who's next? You understand that? That's the attitude you need to be in this game. You're literally your warrior. You're coming out. Headshot, headshot, headshot. That's pretty much it. Okay? You're out here. You're clashing out with other titans out here. They're all trying to take your money. So you've got to be focusing on the next thing. And guess what? Once something's moving up, you can't do anything. You're just watching it fly. You're just literally watching it float up, okay? You've learned a lot today. We're still long. We're still strong, friends. But here's the thing. Yeah, look, man, I'm going to be honest. We have to be honest. You got to take profit from your trashy Solana and Coinbase meme coins. The market has priced you guys into perfection now. What else do you want? I know what they want. They bought the top. They want to now see their other core coins that they left. They want them to go down lower, and they want their bags to go up 30x. I wonder what the market's going to do in the next 90 days. Let's catch you soon.